Coming up this week on KDWM Live.
My brother Bobby decided to get married.
Oh, no.
Bobby's getting married Saturday. And it's not catering, I promise. It's Saturday. It's not catering. Bobby's getting married.
What?
I'm serious. And not even just crazy. He's getting married Saturday.
I love my brother, and he makes bad decisions. She said that she was a pianist, and, you know, I don't think she can play the piano that well.
I tend to be a peacemaking type of person.
Bobby's really Bobby. Nomi's really Nomi. And Christopher's actually really Christopher. We don't have to. The script just writes itself.
When we first started out, everybody was, it seemed like everybody was against us. It wasn't that. We had a lot of inexperience as well. So it was a lot of trial and error.
Honor and obey him until death parts the two of you.
I do.
And a lot of going in and just every day hoping, hey, I hope what I did yesterday made it better.
That's right. It's that time again. It's that time right here in Monroe, Louisiana. You're listening to KDWM The Fish live right here. My name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jared Gibbs.
This is Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Bolwell.
I'm Kimber Moon. Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm Adam Bass.
I'm excited about tonight's show for a couple of different reasons. We got Mr. Drew Nash over here.
Drew Nash.
We got Kimber Moon here in the middle. Look at
Hello.
Look at this very fine creature that decided to join us tonight. And as always, I am your humble comedic host, Christopher. Now, of course, we have Jay back with us again, and he's going to be continuing to be with us throughout the rest of the onset. That is the debacle craziness of KDWM The Fish live right here in Monroe.
That's right, baby.
He's with us so hard.
How you doing over there, Jay?
He's like all the way
great.
in.
You're doing good?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know if they can see it on camera, but he also has a really awesome beanie on today.
He does. It's fantastic.
They can see it on camera because we have a camera back here as well.
Jay, I love your beanie.
Thank you. I really appreciate that. I wore it today thinking about you. So.
Oh, really?
No.
Sure.
I think about you in the morning also.
Sounds delicious.
So much to talk about, so many different things to go over, and so many exciting things happening. Somebody got married.
I did. I got married.
Goodness.
It was a wonderful
Why don't you
experience.
sport that ring to the camera?
Yes, I got married.
Dum dum da dum.
Dumb, domesticated.
Whatever. My wife's awesome.
I just like it because it's like remember that South Park episode that talks about my religion is dumb. Yeah, and it's just walking down the aisle. We wanted to play that, but he didn't think it was appropriate.
Whatever. Mike said, Bobby, now that you're married, does that mean you're going to have to do actual show prep because you're not going to have any exciting things that happen to you?
Oh, wow.
I said,
No, that's
I
why
said,
I
no,
have
that's
a wife.
absolutely not the truth. Have you met my wife? There's
Yeah.
going to be plenty to talk about.
I tell you what, we got such an exciting show that it's not even funny, but just the clips and everything that we've gone through to get ready for this wedding is absolutely phenomenal. But the best thing that I want to talk about is can you whip and can you nay-nay?
Oh, my God. From now on.
Your old lady can.
She whipped and nay-nayed at the wedding reception. And look, let me tell you, every time I hear the song now, I become just
Oh God!
As you should.
Wow. And you know what? If it didn't work out like that, there'd probably be something wrong.
Because she whipped and nay-nayed. Let me tell you, she whipped and nay-nayed.
So hard.
So
do we have any footage of that?
Oh yeah,
all of it.
All of it. We have all of the footage.
Let me forewarn you that you become. Since you were all inebriated and I was forced to be sober, it was more like a train wreck. But it was great. So at least you get to have that fun and enjoy it.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with Adam there. I think it was a wreck.
It was.
Yeah.
It was not a wreck. Man, my legs hurt tremendously the next day. I was told that I was basically just toting my wife everywhere.
Until you fell down a lot.
Oh no, I had to pick.
did not
I had
know
to
that.
pick Rebecca up a couple of different
This
times.
is true. No, it's amazing though, because we were upstairs at Cotton, and if you've been upstairs, you know that there's like an infinite amount of steps.
There's so many steps.
And I was in brand new shoes and the heels, and I was like totally intoxicated. I made it all the way down the steps like a boss. Get across the street and over all the curbs and the gravel like a boss, and then I'm just standing. I shift weight and I go straight down. Like there wasn't even slow motion. I just fell straight down.
Like a slide.
Rolled backwards.
There's like a $20 reward, and it's a very low reward. I understand that, but these are used shoes. But basically, my wife at the reception lost her shoes.
Did she find them?
No, we did not. So if you work at Cotton,
blowing. That sound is Adam blowing.
Or you go there.
Everybody needs to just kind of shut up.
This
is just what I like to do
I
sometimes.
want to take a second to remind our humble listeners and our viewers at home. Don't drink and drive.
Because it blows,
good
or at least you will.
Yeah.
Literally.
We got a great show. Drew Nash is here with us, and
What?
This Kid's Epic will be performing live. And Mike actually visited with you guys earlier, and we'll be able to go over that interview. And
Yeah, he did.
Let me tell you, that was epic in itself, just the interview.
he gave me this cool pink like bracelet thing.
Yeah.
I hear it glows in the dark.
I have mine on too.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, they do glow in the dark. We found that
Do
out
they?
the other night. Me and Rebecca were sitting or laying in bed. We were in the bedroom.
You were in the bedroom
and
with lights off?
we
Laying
figured
in
out.
bed.
Yeah, we figured out that it does glow in the dark.
I was very thrilled when I found that out too.
It's
I was scared and I was dark in my room, and then I saw a small glow emitting from my wrist, and I was like,
It's very ominous.
This kid's epic.
they have my back. I just know it.
I can imagine what it looked like in Jay's room. It's just like a big beaming light going back and forth really fast.
He's insinuating
I get it.
there's
I get
some
what
sort
you're
of-
saying now.
I was in my office earlier. I overheard. What was your name again?
Drew.
Drew Nash. We've said it a few times.
I
What's
know.
this kid's
Mother
epic?
effing
I
Nash.
have a bad. I remember
Kind of
this
been
kid's
sitting
epic.
next to you for the
I
But
can
I
make
can't
sure you
remember
remember it
names.
forever.
Sorry, I'm
You
fat
know.
and bald. What are you going to do?
What are you going to say that's going to make me remember it forever?
Porn star Drew Nash.
It does.
You know what? I
does sound-
I hate to agree with Adam usually every day, but Drew,
It does kind of sound like
you
it.
have a porn star name,
Well, thank you. Thank you.
but it's a good name.
That's what my mommy gave me. I mean, she's pretty happy with it.
Don't go anywhere, and don't wait to stay and listen. Stay right here. You're listening to KDWM The Fish Live right here in the Twin Cities, Monroe, Louisiana, down here in Art Alley, where music is art. This is exactly what happens when radio and TV get together and have a baby. My name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jared Gibbs.
This is Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Bolwell.
I'm Kimber Moon. I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm Adam Bass, and I'm shocked he knew his name.
It's time for Teletomorrow, where you, our viewers, give me your point of view. Do you know someone who has been unfaithful to their spouse? So, pick up the phone and call 1-866-99-MAR to tell me what you think. Plus, you'll receive several exclusive offers when you call. So call 1-866-99-MARI right now.
KDWM The Fish live right here in the Twin Cities. If you guys are just now joining us, I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Bolwell.
I'm Kimber Moon. We haven't name dropped it yet, but of course we are like totally locatable on Facebook at facebook.com/KDWM The Fish, or our group page, KDWM Share. Is a great place to, upload videos and see our videos and pictures and blah, 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 blah.
You can see my picture on there.
We're also on Twitter at KDWM The Fish, and last but not least, our favorite, abernardcompany.com. That's where you can go and watch clips, pictures, or you can send us a resume if you want to be a part of our crew.
It's only my favorite because it says that on my check somewhere.
We roll deep.
abernardcompany.com. It's on the back.
Yeah, if you don't believe we roll deep,
every time.
At McDonald's. We got 4 cars behind us. We're still making orders. Please don't stop. Somebody's got to pay for this.
This is all on one ticket. Thanks.
It's embarrassing when you go to we just me and my wife just went and looked at a new house. Which, by the way, I'm going to say on TV and on the radio right now that thank you, Adam Bass.
Oh my God!
For all you did for the wedding.
Is there ever a discussion in your office we can have that doesn't end up in radio land?
And so yeah, he did a phenomenal job of finding everything and getting everything done in a very decent sized budget. And on top of that, what I was saying is it's embarrassing sometimes to have the entourage with you, because I went to apply for an apartment, and I'm just trying to do a normal thing. Hey, I want to live here, but then 4 employees show up.
Yeah, wait till we're super famous, and then people are like, is that the Bobby applying right now?
Hey, Bobby.
Click, 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 click.
They're like, why do you have so much security? I was like, I just want to live here. Can I rent this apartment, please?
Okay, I'm going to switch the subject because I'm getting bored with that. Okay, so I've been talking about it for a few days, and I've been waiting to go full-blown on the radio. Have y'all heard about the sperm switch?
Oh my gosh, yes, I'm so happy.
Sperm switch.
Did you say?
Oh my gosh,
sperm switch.
Sperm switch.
Yes.
Wow.
Okay. Of course, everyone and their mama and them know or have heard about a vasectomy, and guys, they get it, and it's pretty much irreversible, and it's invasive, and it's healing time, and blah 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 blah. This is revolutionary stuff.
This is what I need.
Or it's not.
Yes. No, you just need the vasectomy, period.
Stop making babies.
Yeah, I want to know.
Some people make money. I'm good at other things.
What it is, okay.
Skills.
It is literally a switch. It's about the size of a gummy bear, about this big. Okay.
Does it taste like gummy bears?
No,
probably not.
Shut up. Okay, so it's about this big, and what they do is I'm trying to say it delicately. They insert it through a very small outpatient procedure into a man's private areas, and when you get it inserted, they will go ahead and they turn it off. And now what they say is, when you first get it and when they turn it off, it takes roughly 3 months, or I'm sorry, this part cracks me up, 3 months and or 30 ejaculations. So I don't know in what universe that's 3 months.
One day.
That's 2 days.
So I just got my chip 2 hours ago, and it's activated.
Yeah. And, but after that, you're not literally, but basically you're infertile, because it just reroutes it back into a man's testicles, so that you're not you can't get somebody pregnant, and you just turn it off. And then if you decide later on, you're like, I do want babies, you just and
do you still?
Yes.
So something comes out.
It just
functional.
Yeah, it just reroutes the sperm. So instead of sending out the seeds, it's just.
You could still get a vasectomy.
I feel like
too far.
The reason is because
nobody said I couldn't say that.
Sometimes you want the visual. You just want
No, okay. Now let me explain it to you, because you might have skipped sex ed.
We'll just have to cut that out later.
Okay. In case you missed it, okay. When a man ejaculates, it is not just sperm. What you see is not just
babies.
Seeds.
Okay.
There's fluid. So it's just when it reroutes it, you're just taking out, the seeds that
speak for yourself.
that
When
make
my guys
the babies.
come out, they're marching and waving little flags. They're like, dum, 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 dum.
Because you got some champs, apparently.
I accidentally. That got pregnant. I don't even know.
I don't even sneeze in the bathroom.
That's skill, potency.
But what it is, it takes, you go in, it takes about 30 minutes. Okay, and normally with vasectomy, and they got to do it, and you're like, ow, it hurts. You go in, outpatient procedure, and it takes 30 minutes, and they send you home, and then you're practically good to go.
You say it all calmly, but you're not a dude. So.
Yes, but it's still going to hurt a lot less.
Outpatient procedure, you're going to cut
what I worry about? That nobody thinks about the sperm. They leave, and they're like, we're going, and they come back, and they're like, oh, man, we're lost, man. We keep going in circles, man. Where are we going?
See, my thing is what if it...
Sperm have feelings, too.
What if it doesn't work sometimes? What's the chances of it not working?
See,
Are you getting kicked there?
Is there a percentage of how many get through the,
No, it's like
condoms
super
have
safe. It's like way more safe than vasectomy. It's way less
How much does
invasive.
it
It's a
cost?
smaller thing.
Yeah,
It didn't
there's a
say
good question.
it didn't say price in the article because like it's still like not full blown super popular. Like woo, everybody get the sperm switch. But it's like, hey, this is coming around. What do they call it? It's the Bimec SLV.
Is it
If I'm pronouncing it correctly.
Is it covered by Obamacare?
Yeah, I was going to say, can we do this with Medicare?
Because I'm
Probably not.
I got.
But for you, Bobby, they might make an exception.
You know, he did just give his last State of the Union speech, or he's about to.
It probably is covered by some kind of Obamacare, but if you don't pay it, they're going to repossess it.
Oh God! Could you
But
well, I think China should have that.
No.
Because they just like don't
They
they
already
like,
got laws.
They just lift the
don't
ban.
they just like throw their daughters off a cliff or
No,
something?
they lifted that ban a while back.
If they actually did that, you'd be at the bottom of the cliff trying to catch them all.
Look,
daughter.
let's touch back on what Kimber was saying, okay? Because she was like, well, what if it doesn't work if you get kicked there? Or, you know, some people, they get rather rough in the bedroom.
Yeah.
Or, you know, and like to
comment.
say it delicately, sometimes you're like, oh, no, you know, and it's down there. That's where the little gummy bear switch is.
Gummy bear switch.
Well, it's the size of a you know.
Where is
no,
the
it's-
switch?
So
It's you know in that.
we'll just say
area.
it
Is it on
because
the
it's science.
shaft, or is
It's
it on-
located in a man's scrotum.
The gonads.
Okay.
Okay.
The danglies, ladies and
Please
gentlemen.
don't
Why
make
you
me
gotta
explain
use
that
words
further.
That I don't understand.
It's gonna hurt. You know where.
It's in
Or
in
on
the
the-
fun.
Screwed.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
In the
sorry. The
fun-
hand motions I feel like was way worse than saying
So
it.
you can just like
Anyway.
go down there and turn it on and off.
No,
Yes.
you
don't
you-
do it. You don't do it like all the time. You're not like, oh, you know, tonight I'm not about it because, like I said,
It's
I mean,
not a
after you
light
turn it
switch.
after you turn it off, it takes about 30 before you're like all rerouted and you're no longer sending out seeds.
Now I'm upset. What if you have
But-
like that mid scratch and you just go for that good scratch?
That's
and
what
See,
we're
that's
saying.
what I was
accidentally, you're
saying. Like,
missing.
what
I have
if
a
it
question.
accidentally?
Okay, what?
So you don't need a physician to go in and turn it back on.
No, you
can
do it
your-
yourself.
You can do it yourself.
Yeah.
Do it yourself.
See, that's
It's like
what I was
it's like a
asking.
button.
I don't know if I want to see it.
It brings new men into baby. You're turning me. I don't know.
Like I wish I had a picture so that I could show y'all what it looks like
Oh,
because
no,
it's
I'm
nuts.
good. I don't know if I want to see
But
that.
it's like a tiny little bitty, and I watched the video and stuff of like, oh, this is how it works, and it's got, you know, they But yeah, I mean, what if you're getting like rough in the bedroom or you get kicked or
Flick the
something and it
switch.
Right.
clicks and you're like, oh, I'm okay, and then you find out later like,
Oh,
I'm
little Bobby
sorry.
boy.
I
I got so many
like a clap-on
babies.
switch. Pump, 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 off on, off on. You know what I'm saying? It's got issues. Just saying.
That's so bad. No. So there wasn't enough details in the article, but now I really want to know, like,
I would
how
love to-
sensitive is it
I wonder
to
if it's
just
like all
click
the
it on?
guys will be like girls with boob jobs. They'll be like, "Hey man, you gotta feel these things." I got the switches.
Watch this.
You guys,
Yeah.
this conversation is nuts. We'll be right back. You're listening to KDWM The Fish live right here in Monroe, Louisiana. My name is Christopher Bass.
I'm Jared Gibbs. This is Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Burwell.
I'm Kimber Moon.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm still shocked, Adam Bass.
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
Come on, come on. You ready? Even if you get scared, you have to keep your eyes open.
So I don't miss anything.
Right.
And it goes backward?
Don't worry. I'll be sitting right next to you.
Fire Chaser Express, the first family coaster that blasts you forward and then backward.
I did it!
I'm so proud of you.
And you too. Only at Dollywood. Love every moment.
And welcome back to KDWM The Fish Live. I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Burwell.
I'm Kimber Moon.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm kind of wondering if they were going to say anything back there, but okay. Either way.
No. You just shoot off the sponsors at this point.
Right. I do want to thank our sponsors. Matter of fact, got a call the other day from Mike Boone over at Digital Security, so they're doing pretty good. We'd like to thank them for all our cameras and all the good stuff they help us out with here. Bobby, who's your favorite sponsor?
My favorite sponsor?
Mm-hmm.
Man, you already said Mike Boone.
Oh, okay. Well,
my favorite is Twin City Motor Park.
There you go, because Tad and them are cool people.
Yes, they're so cool.
Tad hadn't called me back in like 2 days, and I'm starting to think that he found a new best friend.
Oh, he broke up with you.
I mean, like he said he was going to call.
Your bromance
and
went
then he
down
didn't
the
call.
drain.
No, actually, you know what? I take that back because, like, I know Tad, but, like, not, like, super cool. But our limo service arrived in style.
There you go.
Because
I figured that's where you
Mr.
were
Charles
going.
is, like,
Dude,
the bomb.
I
Charles
think Mr.
and the
Charles should
donuts
drive
that he
drag because
does.
he's got some pretty mad skills that he could probably show off.
He
down
told
there at
us he
Twin City
is
Motorsports.
trained to
Drive
exit
drag?
a vehicle
Yeah.
at 50
At, like,
plus
50
miles an
yeah.
hour.
Oh, you mean like on? Oh,
Yeah,
I
in
took
the
it-
limo. I
I took
believe
it a
it.
whole
Yeah.
different way. I was thinking he's gonna get out and be like, "Arrive in style."
You weren't there,
Like,
Adam, the day
with
that
the dress and everything.
busted the donut. Like my very first day of work, Charles pulls
Hypothetically.
up into this. He
Church
pulls into
parking
this
lot.
Not
church
that was
parking
happening.
lot, and you know him and Jared were sitting in the front seat, like fist bumping to like, yeah, let's do this.
Yeah.
Let's scare them half to death.
It was probably.
I literally
Jared's
thought I
idea.
was gonna die.
We also have signs now, right?
Yeah, definitely. And they've helped us out with all of our stuff. They also help a lot of our clients when we work on the advertising side of things. So those guys are definitely pretty
If
awesome.
you order a sign from Signs Now and then like 35 minutes call them back and tell them that you messed it up, they'll just make you a new one.
And they'll have it right then, like now.
They won't yell at you, but you'll get yelled at by your boss for
Probably.
screwing it all up.
I
And
didn't
have to,
do
like,
anything
take
wrong.
doors
Putting it
off
on a different
hinges.
door. Yeah.
They put everything in the exact same spot as where I put it. So it's
5
like
people to change those 2 doors, and then they got
In,
new
like, 2
signs
hours.
anyway. They got new signs anyways,
Yeah.
like so they.
no,
could
he
just
got a
take
new
them off.
sign. I kept the same sign. I didn't spend any more money on my sign.
I'm sitting from where I'm sitting, like, your door needs some, like, serious Windex.
I feel like we most definitely have to mention Big Smoke's bail bonds because without him, I would not be here.
Okay,
This is true.
I'm changing my favorite sponsor. I forgot that he recently come on as a sponsor, so I'm changing my answer to favorite sponsor to Big Smoke.
To Big Smoke? Why?
Because, dude, I was locked up, and I called Big Smoke, and I was like, look, it's Bobby. And he's like, I know who you are, man. I seen the number. And I was like, how you going to see the number? I called you from jail. And he was like, I already knew
Just
you
had a
was-
feeling.
I already knew you was in there. I was like, oh, okay, well, then why aren't you here getting me out? He goes, Bobby, it don't work that way. You got to
It's
be
a
booked
process.
in. You got to be booked in first. So I learned you got to get the fingerprints and all that, and then they can get you out of jail. But all the way up until then, you just got to wait.
He didn't answer my phone calls for like the first hour that night I got arrested. And I was like, Smoke, like you always answer. Like, what's the deal? He said, Adam, there wasn't no reason for me to answer. You was going to have to do those days, and then we would talk later. I talked to everybody that was important about getting you out.
I asked him one time, I said, dude, does it count if like before I do the crime I call you? Is that going to be is it going to be quicker?
I think that installs premeditation. You should probably stay away from that.
No, it doesn't because it's like when you come here and you come to work, you sign the non-disclosure.
Oh,
you do
well.
the same with your bail bonds. So apparently, yeah, you can call your bail bondsman before you do
Hey,
the crime.
I'm about to go to jail because this is what I'm about to do.
Yeah, just because then he's just waiting on you.
You get
I mean, ultimately, would it speed up the process that
T-shirts.
much?
Yeah, probably
He's
not.
giving out like T-shirts now every time you call, and it's
Yeah,
like awesome.
I love my shirt.
Yeah, you got one, didn't you? And
Yeah,
see, y'all
like
didn't even have to
2.
go to jail for it. Ain't that cool?
I got like 2 because
Hey,
somebody's like.
I'm a knock on wood, but I've never even been arrested. So
Never seen the back of a cop.
But I have had
Tomorrow's a new day.
one reason that I
You
love
said
Big
that.
Smoke bail bonds so much is I've had to be that extra helping hand to call around and like bail bonds after bail bonds, and I finally got in touch with Big Smoke, and he was like, well, find out all the details and call me back. I'm gonna be out of town at a wedding or something.
Right.
And he kept gave me his personal cell phone number. Was like, call me at any point. I'll do anything I can to help you. Was like so nice about it.
Wow, we
And
can
I was like
almost-
blowing him up, and he's like, it's okay. I'm here to help.
You
He's
said
like,
wedding, which reminds me, we just signed a few more sponsors, and I think we should
Oh,
start
yeah.
mentioning them. I'd like to thank Outer Expressions and those awesome artists over there. Bobby, how you liking that tattoo?
Who did first off? Okay, the tattoo place.
Outer Expressions.
Okay, they have a pool table.
Right.
You walk in,
That's
it's the
awesome.
first. It's the first thing I noticed. They have a pool table, and I'm like, cool. Taxi place with pool. So I'm trying to play pool, but I don't have any change. So I'm asking the owner. I'm like, hey, can I get? If I give you the card, will you just give me some quarters? But she said, no charge for you. She just give me the quarters anyway. And then I'm about to start playing pool, and she has all these hot tamales.
Yeah, I remember those. Those were good.
So they gave me like half a bag of half of their bag, which was like 2 bags.
And then he runs back in and gets another bag.
Oh my
like as we're leaving.
Yeah,
like,
being Bobby.
Ask for another bag of hot tamales.
Everybody's heard of matching tattoos, but I have matching tattoo artists because it was like a race, man. They started at the same time with me and my wife, and they literally finished at the same time.
We literally went in.
Perfect.
We got a segment done, 2 tattoos, had like time to prep and all that in 1 hour.
And I don't know if it has anything to do with the tattoo artist at all, but I think it does. And I didn't feel it at all. I didn't feel the tattoo. They tattooed me and I didn't know it.
Yeah.
So that's cool, right?
And that's there forever.
Well, who else we got? We got Riverside Coney Island, right, for making Bobby's giant chili cheese burger cake.
Yeah, it was.
That's the best wedding cake ever.
Yes,
that
it
should
was,
go down in history.
I mean, it was huge, and it was like layers and just chili and
so
cheese.
many.
And normally, like you see all the pictures, and they're like the wife and the husband. They're like, "Oh, cake on your face," but this time it was like chili and cheese, and they were just.
It was
like,
not cool. It was on my face, but it was.
Yeah.
No, she told me before we did it. She's
It
like,
was
"Baby, let's not be like everybody else and like smear stuff on my face." And I was like, "Oh, I won't." So I did all nice.
Sounds like a setup.
Sneaky,
Boom, all over
sneaky.
my-
They all say that.
Welcome to marriage.
We're not going to do that this time.
You're so honest.
I think
And now
that's
know.
all the sponsors, though, right?
Not at all. We got the
Oh.
costume shop over in West Monroe, which helped Bobby be.
the Mad Hatter.
Oh, there's a
Mad
reason
Hatter.
I forgot about that one.
Okay, she's a cool sponsor, I guess.
What's our other ones?
Let's see. Let me make sure I got everybody through that.
Cotton, help us out, of
Cotton.
course.
Yeah, Cotton.
And
We
they
definitely
always
went
do.
to
Like
Cotton.
Cotton's always just been like so nice with us.
This used to be so much easier before we started getting all these sponsors. So we just like to say thank you to all of you guys for helping us do what we do.
Yeah, thanks, y'all.
Thank you.
Yeah,
Preach.
I
Okay.
talked to Chris. I said, "What can we, if we keep selling sponsors, where are we going to put all their logos?" And he said, "Dude, I will put it on the front windshield of my car." I said, "Isn't that dangerous?"
We'll just wrap a
But I sure do love Fig Newtons.
He's like, "It might be dangerous."
Ricky Bobby with it. I'll sell my windshield.
It might be dangerous,
I
but
do.
I'm doing it. He said so.
Okay, now what were you telling me earlier?
Okay.
You were we were out front and we were talking about something with the El Chapo or something.
Yeah. Do y'all know the big deal with El
Chapo?
Chapo, the guy that's been running, the drug lord, blah blah blah.
Broke out of prison in
Didn't he,
Mexico.
Well, before I tell you the story, I'd
Is
have
he like
to
a
ask you to
shot
believe in,
caller?
I feel like Kimber
superheroes.
should know this one.
You're so cool.
We had to touch on it.
Sorry.
What ended up happening was, I guess, just recently they had him all marined out. They thought they had him caught and everything, and they found him down in whatever little seaside town he was in. I think it's called Sonora or something like that over in Mexico.
Sonora.
Yeah.
Yeah. But either way, he was down there, and they found the last tunnel because, he's been using all these tunnels to escape and stuff.
Sure.
And so
The last tunnel.
yeah. He gets away again after all these Marines and all these super trained people are out there again. And there's like hundreds of people out here trying to kill him, and he just like, bye. And so they move the refrigerator and they do everything in the house, and they're looking for it. And it takes them hours, but then finally they reel out that it's behind the mirror in the closet.
Really?
Yeah, so he was so smart. It's like they just keep looking in that mirror and all they see is themselves. Like they don't see me because I'm gone.
Yeah.
But he comes out later and he pops out of his little sewer train downtown and they get him. So I believe in Ninja Turtles because the Marines didn't do
Oh my
that.
gosh.
You know what I'm saying?
Something.
This is Bobby with KDWM. We'll be right back, guys.
Yes.
I'm Kimber Moon.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
I'm Adam Bass.
I'm Drew Nash.
KDWM Live is filmed live in Monroe. Any reproductions of the product without written consent from Bernard Company is strictly prohibited.
Party bus.
The only way we roll. Like solid gold, you know what I'm saying? Like I heard no platinum. We got platinum dreams, you know what I'm saying? It's all about that money, money. We really need the money. Money make the world.
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
Yeah. What do you think, Mike? I think you look very Johnny Deppish. Kind of like almost Gene Wilder kind of Johnny Deppish.
Johnny Depp I can handle.
Yeah.
Gene Wilder.
Oh, come on, man. Gene
Need
Wilder.
some makeup.
Well, you always need
Glasses.
makeup. That's a given.
You don't.
Oh, no, absolutely. That's why I know that you need makeup.
So terrible. So you're gonna be like belly and cold.
Oh, yeah. But she's giving me like one of the flowers. Or no, she's going to be the test guy.
You're gonna
Gonna be standing beside you. So Jared comes down with the ring there. She runs up on Jared. That makes sense in everything we do. That he has the ring. And everybody else fits in. Becca, what do you want to be out of anything in the world?
She told me I was being the White Queen.
There's no more Alice things to be ready. What do you want to be out of anything in the world? There's not enough costumes.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, you know.
So you got to do anything else. Plus, Hale's already one of your bridesmaids, and she's not. She don't fit. She's a hippie. So what are you?
She's going to be, I guess.
She's a princess-looking
She's
queen.
the red queen.
But she really just
It was on there.
Yeah. You can't do white. It's a wedding. I've been thinking this and I've mentioned it 100 times. So like you can't wear white to someone else's wedding.
That's what she was doing. Haley was thinking about it.
I'm gonna be something cool. I don't know.
It's all in the back.
Just see my wife.
It's all back here. You gotta kind of give her an idea what you're looking
I mean, I like that,
but nobody can go back there. You can tell her what she thinks she goes back and figure it out. Like what kind of stuff you think.
But now I'm so
That's
happy
right.
that
Like you think like I know it's different. Now the insurance don't let us.
Last time there was a whole bunch of big old asses back there.
Yeah, the blow thing.
They're still there.
He's wearing it.
I thought that's what you picked already.
It's not like it.
But look, I was
Great
going to see
on
if there's any other options.
No, you're wearing it.
You should definitely wear that.
See, I told you.
Bobby was like, here.
Exactly.
I couldn't say anything else.
All right.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
Jared's just trying to get it perfectly right.
Yeah, we're between my lines. If you want to see
Harley
them.
Quinn.
Whatever.
That one
Be a
up
Harley
there.
Quinn.
Yeah.
The middle one.
So we'll do it later, like a full
Yeah, you can be
at our full dress
Yeah,
rehearsal.
he could be Joker.
Yeah, because I'm finna be that big ass chick with the duck head.
It's one time.
Man, this woman is like one of the rudest people I've ever met in my life.
God, you can't.
Dear Mrs. Kelly, your family plan is no longer available under the Affordable Care Act.
Dear Ms. Davis, we can no longer offer you the same policy. Your doctor is no longer in the network due to the Affordable Care Act.
Due to the Affordable Care Act, your monthly premium has increased. No longer covered due to the Affordable Care Act.
Send Senator Landrieu a message. Obamacare is hurting Louisiana families.
Keep them falling off. We'll greet the sun across the eyes, wash our faces. They'll tell us that we're rising. We're going there fast, but we've got friends who rise to us on their friends who die for them. Say it's outside every night, it's a different ways. This time it blows. They're on our own, but us rush out. Inside was fun, man, it was so fun. It's all we could do to keep from going crazy. Remember the time, drank so much, held on to our fears to keep them from falling off. Greet the sun the last time that price of time lived.
You've been listening to KDWM The Fish live right here on Art Alley in Monroe, Louisiana. And you've also heard from one of the best bands around, I'd say. Wouldn't you say, Jay?
Oh, yeah, I totally agree.
This kid's epic. And I keep going back to the story of how this kid's epic came about. I'll never forget that from the interview. Drew, holy crap.
Enough said.
I've been drinking.
Yeah. You're listening to KDWM The Fish, and we invite you to stick around. There's a lot of great things coming up next on Maury Povich. Now, you can see us on the CW every Thursday, right after Cheaters, right before Maury Povich. And we invite you to listen to our podcasts, our live music. Join us at abernardcompany.com, KDWM Share on Facebook, and if you are an artist interested in being recorded, we have some of the best studios in the Twin Cities, and we can't wait to meet you and work on your record. Ain't that right, Jay?
That's absolutely right.
And I'm just going to go out on a limb here and say, if you are an artist and you want us to listen to your music, please go to the website. I don't know how many times I'm out. I was out the other day over at J-Max, and I'm just hanging out, and they got 2 or 3 guys come up. Hey, man, Bobby, you know, I know you're affiliated with the label and the radio. How can I get my song out there? And I can't say it enough times. Go to the abernardcompany.com, click on submissions. Mm-hmm. Give me a little bio about yourself. We will get back with you. If you say, hey, what, you know, Bobby, blah, 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 or hey, Chris, blah, 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 the odds are we're going to forget before.
I love how he explains everything with blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah.
Well, the reason is that's what it comes out as. There's so many people that's talking to us in a day that there is no way,
we're
no
out
matter
and
how
about
cool we think you
trying
are,
to chill,
that we're going to remember. It's not that we don't think you're cool. It's
Go
that
on
I just won't remember.
our website, Facebook, or Twitter, and be like, hey, I'm interested.
Just take the first step.
Click on submissions.
We'll
And,
follow up.
you know, it's not all about the TV and the radio and the music. It's about the TV, the radio, and the music all combined. It's about the art that we try to accomplish and put into music wave form or visual aids on your TV. And having Jay here from Tennessee is absolutely phenomenal and wonderful. I don't think that we could ask for a better producer on our label than Mr. J. Now, where's Jared? Can we get Jared in the studio? Can somebody call him?
Jared!
Let's get Jared in the studio. Ask him to come.
Get him, boy.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Don't do that.
Go in the studio.
So demeaning.
Jared.
Now, a lot of people don't know this, but we have a fantastic team that works for us here, and we could not get anything done if it wasn't.
Just scooch right down here.
If it wasn't for this guy right here, kneel down a little bit.
Yeah, just kneel, and
Yeah,
face that way.
Look at the camera. This is Jared.
Our Jared.
Birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Jared. Happy birthday to you.
You know we love you so much, Jared. We couldn't do anything here at KDWM The Fish without Jared. And let's listen to more of this kid's epic. It's Barbecue Back Fat.
Yeah.
We will see you next week. Stay tuned for Maury. My name is Christopher.
I'm Jay.
I'm Drew Nash.
I'm Bobby Bullell.
I'm Kimber Moon.
I'm Rebecca Gibbs.
And I'm Adam Bass.
It's time for Teletomorrow, where you, our viewers, give me your point of view.
Do you know someone who has been unfaithful to their spouse?
So, pick up the phone and call 1-866-99-MARI to tell me what you think. Plus, you'll receive several exclusive offers when you call. So call 1-866-99-MARI right now.
Come meet the real you in New Orleans. You're different here.
Come on, come on. You ready? Even if you get scared, you have to keep your eyes open.
So I don't miss anything.
Right.
And it goes backward?
Don't worry. I'll be sitting right next to you.
Fire Chaser Express, the first family coaster that blasts you forward and then backward.
I did it!
I'm so proud of you.
And you too. Only at Dollywood. Love every moment.
It's Bobby and Noel's day. By the way, I've been waiting to say this on a microphone. Her name is Noel Michelle Bowell.
Yeah, about man.
It was my wedding, and now that it's going to be on the show, it's more like their wedding. And I mean, it's like their show more than it's my wedding. Because I want to get married. That's real. That's real. I want to get married. And then it don't matter how long I know her or whatever. Because this is what I want. It's my life. It's going to be my wife. Yes.
Are you absolutely sure?
This is it, man. I mean, you know, we don't go much further. I mean, we can't go back. You know what I'm saying?
I'm going to marry this girl.
You sure?
I'm going to marry this girl.
You're going to marry this girl.
All right. Do it right, too. Just do the whole thing.
Look at Sweden. Look at Sweden. Yeah, Sweden. Yeah, Sweden.
I've had a few shots. I love everybody that works for me, and Adam, I'm so sorry for a while ago.
Yay!
I think that there's a huge breakdown between the words on the door and the job I do for TV and radio. And I think the company is just led more towards TV and radio, and not so much, and they forgot, what they put on my door. They said I was the company director. There are things about the company that I would do differently. I would not do it that way. It would, and there's some improvements.
My take on Bobby getting married, yes, a lot of people think it's too soon, maybe, but Bobby's happy, and Nomi's happy, and that's all that matters.
You guys ready?
Yeah.
We're doing the intro things ready. Cool. We did the intro again.
You like to keep them guessing. You know I knew what you had, it's all so depressing. You never satisfy yourself because days are long, nights are longer. You never learn to be alone. Holding in, it makes you stronger. I'm gonna watch this implode. It's 5 a.m. You're wide awake. Monster your covers now. It's begging you to say it's not your fault. You're not to blame. Different situations, someone's gotta pay. You say it's all for nothing. You never knew what you had, it's all so depressing. You know that's why it's just because days are long, nights are longer. Never learn to be alone. Moving in, so nights are stronger. I'm gonna watch this implode. It's 5 a.m. You're wide awake. Monster under your covers now. It's begging you to say it's not your fault. You're not to blame. Different situations, someone's gotta pay. Never listen.
to be a peacemaking type of person. I play the diplomat. I like everybody to be happy, you know, everything to go smoothly, no conflicts. That's just how I am. So today, with all of the craziness going on around here, my husband and Bobby took off to go run some errands. And I looked over, because I was going to go run some errands myself, and I saw Nomi sitting in Bobby's office all by herself, and I thought, oh God, that's sad. She's just trapped here with nothing to do. Let's go ask her if she wants to ride with me. So I did. Oh my God. She was strung out. She was so stressed, and she was so glad that I asked her, which was really nice.
I'm concerned because I love my brother, and he makes bad decisions, and I know that he is an adult, but he's just met somebody, and he's known them for like a few days, and then he's like, okay, well, I want to get married, so that's a problem. I don't know if I trust her, because she said that she was a pianist, and you know, I don't think she can play the piano that well. She said that she was an artist. No, it was an author, a killer writer. I want to see her write, but that has nothing to do with it. If he's happy, I'm happy, and she makes him happy. I think it's weird that they wanted to have an Alice in Wonderland wedding. I think it's weird that we're giving her dream wedding when they've only known each other for such a short period of time. I made them do a prenup. I don't know. I'm just weird about it. I've always been very protective of Bobby, and I love him. I also was very mad and upset that he asked Mike to be his best man and did not ask me to be his best man. And then Mike didn't know what to do for the party or for anything. So I'm still the one doing the best man stuff, things. But you know, he don't know that. He thinks it's Mike, which is fine. I don't care. He does his job. He's one of the, you know, company directors, and he's in charge of our corporate sales. And you know, we've been booming lately, getting bigger, and the TV show and blah blah blah. And she's like, I'm gonna marry a celebrity, and he's not a celebrity. I mean, we're just doing our little thing here with our radio and TV show. And I'm just scared that I just wish that they would have waited a little bit more. The radio show's doing good. Everything's doing good. I mean, we're getting better. I don't know. I just wish that he would have waited, because he still owes money on his paychecks because I keep giving him stuff. I mean, he lives with me and my wife. I don't know. If he's happy, I'm happy. But there are some red flags, and oh no, we'll see.
So 6 months ago, I was in a completely different job. I've been doing it for 29 years, and I've done a lot of different things in that job, been around the world. And I met my partner, Mr. Christopher Bass, in Biloxi, Mississippi, and he mentioned that there was a possibility of, you know, going into radio and TV production. And over the course of months, every single time I asked him a question, he had an answer. And eventually, I just I couldn't find a reason not to say yes. It's been a wild and crazy ride. So now we're filming reality TV. We're doing, I guess, reality radio. And People want to know a little bit more about us. Well, the amazing thing is that Bobby's really Bobby. Nomi's really Nomi. And Christopher's actually really Christopher. We don't have to. The script just writes itself. Their lives are just very intriguing, unusual, and Bobby really is going to get married. And everybody told him he was just out of his friggin' mind. Because he hasn't known this woman very long. You know, I mean, it's just nuts, you know. And then now we're going to have a Mad Hatter wedding. I mean, it just doesn't get any crazier than this. I mean, this is not, we're not doing this for TV. This is what's happening. It's nuts. So, you know, business is business. I mean, you know, you want to go ahead and do it, fine, but you got to get a prenup, buddy. You got to get a prenup. I mean, this is just stupid. You can't just throw your life away. And I know that, you know, marriage-wise, you know, it's tough. Because it doesn't matter who you are, where you're from, you've probably got about a 50-50 chance of making it. So what do you say? You go, well, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to support him.
Yeah, no, I'm walking.
And everything he can possibly do. Except for this guy. I don't like this guy.
You don't have to stop it. Just keep going. I've lost something. In a minute, when you get
lost something, all right.
When you get
Did you
through,
find your mind yet?
Yes. When you get through, you have to get Bobby and his beautiful, wonderful bride to be in here, and actually read them the prenup and get her to sign a non-disclosure first. You may go back to what you were doing, sir.
Okay, great.
What's up, Ma?
Thanks. Like I said, it just writes itself.
Who's here or who's not here. The most important thing when you're going to be joined with someone for the rest of your life is that you chose that person and that person chose you, and that lasts forever, no matter what.
KDWM Live is filmed live in Monroe. Any reproductions of the product without written consent from Bernard Company is strictly